What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another building inspirations video, and in this one I tried to build several interior slash mini builds, and yeah, so let's just go through them. I really loved how some of them turned out. Let me know what you think, and as always, let's share some ideas and you tell me which ones you like, and if you have any great ones, send me some screenshots because I'd love to see what you got. Anyways, let's dig in. So this first one here, we have a lumber mill or a sawmill, little saw station here. So we've got our piston here at a half slab, which it actually pushes, and so we just entirely destroyed the whole thing. So you got to be careful with that, but it is possible to do. And let's just fix this really quickly. Okay, I think we're back to square one and even. But yeah, the little crafting table gives you the saw and the hammer and everything's on the wall. Little axe up there for a tool. And yeah, I think this just looks simple and perfect for the situation. Just a little bit of accent. This could be put into a cave or wherever. Let me know what you guys think. And we got a little bit of variation too in there, right? Some andesite, some stone. A little bit of polished andesite there in the back for some pop. Not too much, but nice. I like it. So our little saw table there. Then on the next one we have a kitchen here, and I think people don't use enough terracotta, man. Terracotta is a fantastic block for interiors. It gives you that finished look in a house. And so what we have here is basically our centerpiece is this massive hearth here for the cooking, and we have the chimney going up with a wall and a anvil there, kind of connecting the top of the house. Although you can see a little bit of the fireplace or the campfire that we use for smoke going out the top, which is a nice ambient feel coming out. It's okay as long as you don't look too hard, right? We've got a keg or a water supply there going into a sink just to catch whatever spills. We got our little axe for our wood to add to our smoker. And yeah, that would have been going, but the lava ran out. And then I think these barrels actually make a really fantastic countertop, and that looks pretty nice. So we use the red sandstone stair, the smooth version here for stairs because it contrasts really well. And that's also why I went with the yellow theme here in the item frames to do a little bit of art. And of course a couple lanterns here and there just dotted around to just finish it up and not overcomplicate things, but use the space really nicely. And I really love how this fireplace turned out. So guys, let me know what you think. Tell me what you would have done differently. And again, if you've got a build similar to this and you would love me to see it, I would love to see it. And alright, let's move on here. We've got a smithing area here. And so basically we've got our lava. We've got our hot spot here with the magma block, and of course you gotta have blast furnaces, right? Our armor for our finished armor that's been made. You know, flint and steel for starting the fires. Anvil, use the cracked one of course because it's been used. Now the axe here is going to represent a hammer, I believe. You know, we could have even used a crafting table to show the hammer. The shears are kind of like tongs, I guess, to take things out of the fire. Of course, you got to have a grindstone and our water there to cool down all the iron coming out of the heat. So just a little smithing table, use the brick for the hearth and everything. I think it turned out really nicely. What do you guys think? Alright, fourth on our list here is just a little bit of a barn or a manger type situation. Manger, that's not the right word. But yeah, we got a little barn here. Of course, we've got our mixture of soul sand, coarse dirt, and podzol here to look like, you know what barn floors look like. We've got our llama in here, and of course a couple spades for cleaning up all that llama poo. And of course, hay to feed the animals. Got a little loft up there, which is again just for looks, but you know, it completes the build. And I love how this acacia looked up here. Not sure why, but acacia worked there for me. So yeah, what do you guys think about that? I think it looks pretty cool. Moving on, we then have a shearing station here, a shepherd's or a weaver's area. We've got tons of wool, we've got a bunch of banners, and we're complete with our Jeb sheep here who changes colors. And I played around with this right here. I really like how this looks with the fences and then the half slabs. I played around with it a lot until I finally figured something I like, but that looks really cool. It's got a very interesting vibe to it, and of course we can hang our lanterns from that as well. We got to complete this situation up with our loom, and yeah, I think that's a nice little setup there. Could work nicely for any Minecraft world there. We've got a little study or just like a den area with some libraries. We've got these really nice shelving systems here. Very modern, maybe even very IKEA, I guess, in a way, where we have alternating shelves and cabinets. We've got our little planter here. For you guys who don't know, we can actually use the composter, and it's actually really cool if you add some items to it. You can fill it all the way to the top, or almost. It'll get that bone meal look and create a tree. We're using our trap doors here for some shelving, and we got a couple paintings. Went again with the item frames for decoration. I think that's underutilized, guys. I know it creates lag in the world, but it's really nice and just the unique situations to pop out a room. Now we went with a different block pattern here, which I don't think is used much either, but we have the mushroom stem, and now that we're able to harvest it with silk touch, it should be used more. And this brown mushroom block is a lot nicer than it used to be, because it's a lot flatter, a lot more textures that are nice. And these two, because they're found naturally in the world, they make a really nice chair rail pattern, and they work well together. Of course, we've got our spruce stair at the top against our, is that birch? Yeah. Oh, oak slab. Okay, for some reason with the shaders I couldn't tell. And of course, lanterns for the ceiling there. Cool little chair here. We've got some glass panes in there to kind of give some detail. Of course, you could add anything you want. A door back there on a half slab, and that gives you that full backed chair. And then of course this little half slab here is almost like an ottoman, place to kick your feet up or put your coffee. This is my favorite one. I think before I thought maybe the log cutting one was, but this one has to be my favorite one. Of course, this one fits too, and I think the very important thing when we're doing interiors is to remember that colors are important. Like right here, we've got the orange sandstone here, which contrasts really well with the prismarine brick. Yeah, and so these colors just make everything pop in a certain way. We've got bookshelves, and we're using trapdoors to kind of clean up and make that not look so vanilla Minecraft. We're utilizing the item frames being able to be placed on tops of blocks now. Strategic picture, another tree here, and of course the cactus plant. And that works really well, I think, together. A couple item frames on the barrels make this look like drawers, and if you put the dark oak door, no, spruce door there, looks different in the item frame there. You can have a handle for a drawer, and shears there on top. I can't remember what I intended those to be, but it's just another item sitting out on the shelf on your cabinets there, your dresser. Little painting there. Maybe this is your mirror, and this is how you look. You look like a wither. Yeah, so a couple beds, a double bed here with the bench at the end of the bed to sit, put your shoes on or whatever. Of course, a couple different lightings. We used the half slab block there, and put the end rods on with a planter pot on the top to make it look like a lampshade, a shorter one on this side. And we popped out the back of the wall to place these stairs in. I believe there's a full block up here, or a full block on the back, but either way we now have a shelf to place your keys or a water bottle or your alarm clock, whichever, and that works really nice, I think. And then we have this cool little closet design that actually opens and has armor and stuff in there, which looks really cool. And underneath we have our drawers. I should have put item frames over there, that would have looked cool too. Let's see, can we grab one? There we go. Let's grab those, and we could actually put the door on there to make it look like a handle as well. Yeah, that adds a little bit to that, I think. And then of course bookshelves, and then these are to look like supports on them. A fern, and of course another little item frame there. Strategically placed to look nice and help the colors move along. And man, between these last two, these two are my favorite, and I'm really curious which two you guys, or which ones you like the most. But yeah, I've been sitting on these for a while, really wanted to show them to you, and I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, so, and feel free to share with me. I'd really love to see what you guys are building and being creative with. This is how we get better at Minecraft, get better at building, is by sharing with one another and sharing ideas. So anyways, this has been Ike, bringing you ideas, tutorials to help you survive and thrive in Minecraft. Until next time, happy Minecraft, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.